I'm in the company of Ross Sommerville, the Managing Director of ResMed UK. Ross, could you tell me a little bit about what ResMed does, please?
Okay, ResMed, we manufacture and provide services for treating patients who've got sleep disorders and also other respiratory conditions. So this ranges from people who have obstructive sleep apnea, who stop breathing at night, all to the other end of patients who require dependent ventilation to survive.
How many people do you have working here at Milton Park?
I think we've got about 45 people working on site. We've got about another 15 that are field-based.
You moved to a bigger building recently at Milton Park. Can you explain the principal reasons for that?
We've actually been on the park, I think, for about 18 years. And as you know, about 3 years we moved from a different location on the park. And we went through an exercise of thinking about whether or not this is the right place for us to be. So we actually did go through an exercise of seeing whether or not there was somewhere better to go, and we decided to actually stay on Milton Park.
Ross, what were the main factors that made you decide to stay at Milton Park?
I think the main factor was the environment. It's a nice environment here, and also with facilities for staff. I think the convenience for the staff that are already with us, clearly they're going to be living around a radius of where we are at the moment. But also the transportation, it's easy access into the airports, into London, but also sort of north and south and west as well. So it's a convenient place to be.
How do you see the local region from an economic point of view for your business?
I'm pretty positive, really. I mean, we're going through clearly some difficult times nationally with the economy, but I think the area that we're in is has a lot of attractions. One of it is access to labour. I mean, we've got a range of different people that work here, from professionals, scientific people, to clerical people, and it's an environment where we can attract good quality people. You know, the education levels are very good. And I think it's also an easy place to get to. So we've got the science parks in Oxford. We're accessible to a range of other medtech companies where we have a lot of interaction. So the interaction, the availability of people, and also the transport and the facilities that the region offers are very good. So we think this is a very positive place to be, and I think the economy, the conditions, and the outlook are very positive.
What particular improvements would you like to see in the local infrastructure?
As I said, I think the facilities, the park and the location and the region offers us are overall very positive. I think transport is a major factor, and access and access onto the park is very positive. I think possibly maybe a railway station or a link here would be a very good one to get people to travel more by public transport. And I think that would be it. I think possibly links to some of the educational establishments in the area would be good for us longer term to make sure we get the right quality staff for the business.
And finally, Ross, what are the main challenges for your business over the next 12 months?
I think the main challenge for us, I mean, we sell primarily into the NHS, and the main challenge for us is probably going to be the overall economic circumstances and the ability for the NHS to provide its services. We've had major pressures on pricing and supply into the NHS, and I think that's our main challenge. I think in addition to that, probably overall taxation levels as a company, and possibly longer-term fuel prices and things, because this really impacts the product that we have going in and out of the organisation, as well as transport for staff, etc. in the organisation.